This Automaton class is completely overpowered and there's actually a glitched attachment on it, so if I were you, I would take advantage of it while you can. With that said, we are playing on Shipment. I got a ton of kills and I dropped a insane V2 rocket. So if you guys want to know how to drop V2 rockets on Shipment, watch the gameplay. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit the like button down below. If we can get like 150 likes, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. Shout out to these cuties right here. I appreciate you guys leaving those comments. If you want a shout out in my next video, leave a comment of your favorite animal. Here's an overview of the class that we're using in today's banger gameplay. And then for the secondary, we got the full auto akimbo 1911, and here's an overview. For the perks, I'm running the survival training. This is just gonna protect me from all the stuns that the enemies are using. And then say the enemies have a lot of explosives, then I'll run the fortified, or if the enemies have the annoying piercing vision perk on, then I will run the dauntless. For the second perk, because we are going for those V2 rockets, I'm running the forward intel. It's gonna show me where the enemies are spawning. And then what I also like to do is the piercing vision. This one pretty much gives you walls when you shoot at the enemies. Lastly, for the third perk, I'm running the lightweight. Say I'm not running the munitions box as my field upgrade, then I'll probably run the scavenger, but I got the munitions box on, so I'm running the lightweight so I can move around a little bit quicker. For the first attachment on the nasty glitched automaton, for the muzzle, if you want to kill the enemies a little bit quicker and you don't mind more recoil, I recommend throwing on the recoil booster. It's going to increase that fire by about 6%, so you can kill the enemy 6% quicker, but there will be more recoil in the weapon. What I'd like to do is the mercury silencer. It's going to add that sound suppression, and then on top of that we get some recoil control, which is going to eliminate the bouncy recoil that this weapon has, making it so we can use this gun at longer distances. With that said, we are losing some effective damage range, but that's not going to really matter because this thing has an insane effective damage range, so you shouldn't really notice that. And then to also bring that back up, we are going to be doing the Cbass short, which is going to increase that damage. We are losing tons of recoil control, so there is going to be a lot more recoil on the weapon, but it is going to increase that damage to 28, making this thing a 4-shot to kill. We are losing 9% to the vital damage, which is annoying, but it's not going to really hinder you because if you look at that vital damage, it is doing 33 per shot, and then if you hit the enemies 3 times, that is going to do 9 damage. And so no matter what, this thing is always going to be a 4-shot kill unless you have the incinerate rounds and then you let the incinerate tick on the enemy. With that said, in my opinion, I think the Cbass short is the best barrel, and this is the barrel that every single very good pub stomper player is going to be running because this thing is broken. For the optic, I recommend you guys to run the slate reflector. This is just a clean, easy sight to use. All the other optics are a little bit weird, and for this class I just found the slate reflector is the best sight for it. For the stock, because the recoil is very easy to control, you guys will see in the gameplay I am beaming the enemies, but there is going to be a little bit of initial recoil and you got to make sure you hit your first shots. The first shots are the most important shots. With that said, we are going to be doing the Zac skeletal to add initial recoil control, and then on top of that we get a lot of stray speed, which is the way that you should be using this weapon. We are losing sprint to fire speed, but that's not going to really matter because the way that you should be using this weapon is kind of strafe walking around the map. You want to hold angles. You don't want to really use this weapon as like an MP40. You want to use it as just more of like a medium to close range AR, so you're sitting back a little bit waiting for the enemies to come into your sights, and then you guys will see what I mean in the gameplay. What you guys can do is the Empress broadsword, but for some reason I always do way better with the Zac skeletal. I just like to strafe walk, but if you are doing not so well, try out the Empress broadsword. You might really like this stock. For the proficiency, because you are going to be getting a ton of kills with this weapon, you want to do the frenzy. This is going to regenerate your health after you kill the enemy, so if you run up on a group of enemies, kill one of them, you're going to regenerate your health, and then you have a higher chance to kill the rest. What you guys can also do is the tight grip. This is going to give you a little bit more recoil control, but like I said, the recoil is pretty easy to control, and so you shouldn't really need this, but if you are struggling, try out the tight grip. For the kit, we are going to be running the fully loaded. This is just going to give us extra ammo. It's really hard to die with this weapon, and so you are going to be going on lots of streaks, and the fully loaded is going to make sure you don't run out of ammo. For the rear grip, to make sure there is 0 initial recoil, you want to do the stipple grip tape. It's going to bring up that initial accuracy and recoil control. What you guys can also do, I don't really like to do this, but I know some people that do like it, you can run the fabric grip if you want like more mobility, but I do recommend you guys to try out the stipple grip tape first. For the magazine, make sure you guys are running the closet rifle 50 round mags. This is going to make it a 3-shot kill. So I know I said it's a 4-shot kill before, but I forgot that the closet 50 round is actually going to bring up that damage to actually 39. So this thing is literally going to be doing 39 damage per shot, and we have a insane fire rate, tons of effective damage range, and the recoil is pretty easy to control, making this probably the best AR in the game. Vital damage is also going back up to 42, so if you hit the enemy in the head, you actually can get a 2 to 3 shot kill. Plus on top of that, we're going to get an increase to that bolt velocity, so this thing is going to have over 1,000 meters per second, making this gun feel like hit scan. And then this thing is actually glitched, so it says it does 50, well it says it adds 50 rounds, but actually if you look over here, it adds 30, and so this thing is actually a 60 round mag. Say you want something with a little bit more recoil control, the Sakura 75 round mag is actually glitched out as well. This is going to be adding 1560, so this thing actually has 90 rounds. If you run this one, it's not going to do as much damage, but there will literally be 0 recoil. This is going to be very good on those massive maps. And then if you're playing on like a medium to small map, you want to do the closet rifle 50 round mag, just so you can get that consistent 3 to 2 shot kill. For the ammo and the gameplay, I was accidentally running the lengthen. You really don't need the lengthen because the bullet velocity is already past 1,000 meters per second. Say you do run the lengthen, this thing is going to have insane bullet velocity. Like, it's going to feel like hit scan, like complete hit scan. But what I like to do is the hollow point or the FMJ. The FMJ, this is going to make it so it sometimes takes 1 less bullet if you're shooting the enemy through cover, which actually, if you're running the piercing vision perk 2 and then you run the FMJ and you're playing on like DOS, the enemies will completely hate you because you can wallbang pretty much everything in that game. For the hollow point, this is going to help you on those bigger maps. So pretty much if you get outside that effective damage range and you shoot the enemy in the limb, it's going to do a little bit less damage. But if you got the hollow point, it's going to do the amount of damage I believe that like a vital area would do. So if you're on a pretty big map, then I would do the hollow point. If you're on any other map in the game, I would just do the FMJ. Lastly, on the underbarrel, to help you eliminate a lot of that recoil, there still will be a lot of recoil, but if you add the hand stop, it'll be very manageable and you should be able to beat the enemies with practice. And so I like to do the hand stop because it's going to give us vertical and horizontal recoil control. Say you want more vertical, then I would do the carver foregrip, but in my opinion, the hand stop is the way to go. Here's an overview of the broken glitched automaton in Vanguard Season 3. Boys, we're on shipment. Oh my god, my team is getting destroyed right now. Okay, boys, we got to bring this back for my team. I haven't played on shipment for a gameplay in so long. Just in general, I don't really get... Oh my god, I don't really get shipment too often. Okay, boys, this should be a pretty nasty gameplay. Hopefully we can get around 200 kills. The enemy's got the nades, a little bit annoying. There we go. This thing is very good for holding angles. You don't really want to like rush up like you would with like an MP40. But if you're playing like how I am, this is like a very nasty weapon. Very broken. Dude, where are these enemies spawning? The one, if you guys are watching this, I for sure got the nuke. Gotta get a nuke. Every single gameplay, easy. Just wondering where all these guys are at, because it's like there's so much going on. But I'm not getting... Oh, there we go, there we go. I'm just not getting that many kills. Oh, no, no, no. If we could have flicked on coffee, that would have been nasty. Get the one. Dude, this, I have to focus up so much. I like when I can like talk and play, but I gotta like focus up. Total domination on teammates. We don't want that. We can't pound them that hard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. These guys feel very scattered. We got the attack dogs though. We can put some pressure on the enemies. Nice little double, triple kill. Let's go. Let's keep this up. Okay, we're triple capping, which is really bad. As you guys can tell, spawns are super messed up right now. I'm gonna kind of let them... Okay, I should let them get... Okay, they actually got C. Boys, do you see the power behind this thing? It is so broken. Okay, now I gotta get off C, but teammates are gonna cap it. I kind of sold right there. 19, we're actually very close to this nuke. We just died like a million times in a row, and then all of a sudden, we're on a 19. There's a guy directly below me, but dude, these enemies don't... One more kill for the nuke, boys. If I get this, you gotta leave a like. It's the law. Dude, I swear they like know when I'm on a nuke because they start playing so slow. And then we die. And we got the nuke, boys. Let's go. We'll leave a like for that. Oh my god. I think one of them has like frangible because I keep getting shot by someone and then my guy can't really move. Maybe I gotta throw on that dauntless. And teammate, what are you doing, you weirdo?
Ready to jam. Friendly sending an airstrike. Hostile care package arriving soon.
Do you guys see how nasty this weapon is? For sure the best AR in the game. Best medium range AR. Like, it's literally hard to lose a gunfight with this weapon unless you're caught like moving, because the sprint to fire speed is like decent on the weapon. It's not the best, but other than that, as long as you're playing like this, it's genuinely hard to die. I guess I did just die. Boys, I thought we were gonna maybe get like 200, but I can't find anyone. Might be able to get a second nuke since we still have a little bit of time. It's just my teammates are triple capping, so it kind of chalked the whole match. Should let them capture the flag, but my teammates are just gonna kill them off anyway, so it's kind of, you know, chalked. Buddy, what are you doing? Dude, oh my god, this gun is so broken. I love it. Automaton. So satisfying. It's like another reason I love this weapon. It's just so satisfying. The Automaton is such a satisfying weapon. No, I swear to god, I did not call him that V2 rocket. That's annoying. We probably could have got a second one if I didn't call that in. Boys, we just went on like a 19. We pretty much got like 2 V2 rockets in that gameplay. In this gameplay. Let's go, boys. Leave a like for that. Nasty little easy V2 rocket with the nasty broken glitched Automaton. Pretty sure we only got like 80 or maybe 100 kills. Okay, 100 kills. Exactly. Let's go. We at least got a 100 kills. We would have...
Fucking fat up there at the top.
Big Mac, I can't hear you down there.
I don't really give a shit.
What? Can you repeat yourself? It's actually really hard to hear you. You're just too far down.
Bitch.
What? Big Mac? Hello?